So, here we are. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is installed and ready to go. After a solid hour battling with control settings, I'm finally ready to kick off my pilot career. But let's be honest, I'm skipping all the lessons. I mean, come on, I'm a DCS World pilot. I've flown the most advanced fighters out there, pulling off dogfights and carrier landings. A Cessna? Piece of cake, right? So, instead of crawling through basic lessons, I went straight for the action. Let's do this. To make it official, I choose Linden Airport as the starting point for my career. It's a small, cozy place, perfect for kicking off this new chapter in aviation. Plus, it has just enough charm to make my straight-to-the-action plan feel like the right move. This new career mode is hands down the most exciting feature in MSFS 2024, in my opinion. It's such a great way to immerse yourself in the journey of becoming a pilot, from the very first lesson to mastering the skies. But I still can't work my head around why we had to buy a whole new simulator instead of just adding this as an update to MSFS 2020. I mean, really, Microsoft? Was that necessary? But hey,
here at the club,
here we are.
All the training lessons you need to get started.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to day one of my journey. This is it, my first flight in MSFS 2024, and it's all about earning that private pilot's license.
By taking people out on first flights.
After one mandatory simple flight to prove I can handle the controls, easy, I'm heading directly to the private pilot licensing test. No warm-ups, no tutorials. If I can manage an F-16, surely a little prop plane can't be that hard. I can't help but feel a little smug. DCS pilot taking on civilian aviation. What could possibly go wrong? Stick around and find out.
Here you can see all the different certifications you can pass through.
Because if I nail this, I'll be walking away with my private pilot license in record time. Let's see if all those fighter pilot instincts translate to a peaceful little Cessna. Here we go. I'm wearing my crystal light for the occasion. Gotta keep it immersive, right? Nothing beats the feeling of actually being in the cockpit, even if it's just a simulator. Ooh, cool. I like this. Pre-flight checks in first person.
Your first ever tech ride. Start by removing the covers and chocks, then join me inside.
It would be awesome to have something like this in DCS as well. Alright, let's get moving and take care of all the remove before flight tags. All right, ma'am. Performance in VR is fantastic. It's running even better than MSFS 2020, and that's a huge win. The crystal light is working flawlessly, delivering unprecedented performance and stunning clarity.
Your goal is to complete a left-hand traffic pattern, respecting the flight path and all required speeds. Rely on what you have learned in your trainings and you'll be fine. Now show me the best traffic pattern that you've got.
Yes, ma'am. I didn't train for this, but trust me, ma'am. It's going to be just fine. Let's do this.
Kilo Lima Delta Juliet traffic Cessna November 690 841 is taxiing to runway 27.
Alright, taxi out. Release the parking brake first. Well, I'm taxiing to runway 27, and everything's got to be as smooth as possible, or the instructor here is going to have a lot to say about it. Alright, time to hold short here and announce the takeoff. This isn't a DCS mission, so no afterburners or fast and loose tactics.
Kilo Lima Delta Juliet traffic Cessna November 690 841, taking off runway 27 left closed traffic.
But this is the private pilot licensing test after all. No room for mistakes. Instructor is probably watching me like a hawk, ready to jot down anything that looks even slightly off. Alright everyone, let's see if I can earn this private pilot license in record time. Flaps are set and checked. Now it's time to take off and make it happen. Let's go.
Lima Delta Juliet traffic Cessna, November 6, 908 411 miles, southeast 1,000 feet inbound to land runway 27.
Touchdown! Woo! Time to hold short here and then taxi to the parking area.
Kilo Lima Delta, Juliet Traffic Cessna November 690-841 is taxiing to parking.
Let's not ruin the good impression by parking like I'm trying to parallel park a shopping cart. Hey ma'am, how is it going? So be honest. Was that landing smooth enough to pass, or are we calling it a creative approach? Excuse me. Hey buddy, you know this is a taxiway, right? What are you doing? Valet parking your car here? I mean, I get it. Airports are cool, but maybe not this cool. Alright, I've made it to the parking area. Shutting down the aircraft. Parking brake. Engine off. Switching off everything.
You're on your way to become one hell of a pilot.
One hell of a pilot. Hey. Let's go. Whew. Let's see, button traffic altitude 99%, okay. Taxi pet 99%. Oh, come on, man. There was literally a car parked in the middle of the pad. What was I supposed to do? Taxi through it? But hey, okay, fair enough. Anyway, I'm really close to hitting 1 million points, so I take that as a win. And I have to say, the crystal light performed flawlessly. It worked very well. Flying in VR is just next level, guys. The depth perception, the immersion, it's absolutely incredible. You're not just flying a plane, you're in the plane, trust me. It's the best experience you can get, whether you're a seasoned sim pilot or just starting out. Nothing else comes close. And it's maybe too soon to say, but Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 seems really good. Everything worked flawlessly, and while I still need to spend some time tweaking the VR settings, it's a very solid first impression. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell icon. Thanks for watching. And I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao!